Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today unveiled 3 publications and an online portal aimed at enhancing forest management in Meghalaya. The released publications include Rotation Age and Volume Estimation of Khasi Pine in Meghalaya Volume 1, Forest Inventory of Sacred Grove in Meghalaya Volume 3, and Geospatial Mapping of Forest Fire Vulnerable and Forest Fire Prone Areas in Meghalaya. Additionally, he launched the Meghalaya Forest Fire Information System web portal. During his address, the Chief Minister emphasized the importance of research for governmental and institutional progress, highlighting that documentation is essential for effective policy making. He underscored the government's commitment to research and data-driven decision-making across all government's aspects. The Chief Minister also informed of the Chief Minister's Research Scholar Program, which provides funding for scholars to conduct research on the history, culture, and economic conditions in Meghalaya.
First of all, I would like to congratulate the department, especially Mr. Chaudhary, who has taken the research wing to a new level and really focused on many aspects that are very, very important for the forest department and for the people at large. And as you can see from the topics that we have, these are very, very relevant topics and very, very important topics that have been looked into, whether it is regarding the sacred groves, whether it's regarding the life cycle of the pine, the Khasi pine trees, or whether it is regarding the forest fires that are aspects that are there. And if you can see from the research that has been done, these are very, very important aspects. For example, I was just looking at the report that almost close to 26% are very forest areas are very highly vulnerable in terms of forest fire. That has come out. Almost 60% of the areas are moderate to very high. And so therefore this kind of information will help us to really take necessary action to be able to control forest fire. At the same time, in the different aspects of the research that is done in the sacred groves also will allow us to really study the different aspects of the sacred grove and help us to be able to to assess and also to see the future course of action in that area also. So I really support this kind of activity. As you're aware that apart from forest areas also, I have recently started one program called the Chief Minister's Research Scholar Program, where we are funding different research scholars and giving money from the government side to research everything on our history, culture, and even the economic situation at the grassroots level relevant to the state. And this is being, of course, done by the Art and Culture Department. And we've already asked people, we've received multiple inputs, and many people have shown interest to do research in those areas also. So research is a very integral part for any institution or any government. And it is only based on research and documentation that we are able to take more concrete policy making and decisions for the future. So therefore, without proper research and without proper detailed study, we will not be in a position to take proper decisions. And therefore, research is very important. And hence, in all aspects of governance, we have laid stress on research and on data-driven decision making. And therefore, this particular research that has been done will help us as a government to take important decisions on different aspects of governance. I was sharing while I was reading this particular report and just going through it that there are many aspects of, especially in forest areas, many aspects that affect different aspects of the overall climate situation that we are facing. And hence, in the future, apart from the research that we do out here in this, what is going to be very important is to be able to link the different research that we do and allow this entire, the data analytics to be able to create, predictability models for us in the future and know how one particular aspect of research or the trend that is happening in a particular area will affect another aspect. For example, as I was saying, that the study into how the catchment areas are affecting the springs, water springs that are there in those areas, and compared to the areas which do not have, say for example, sacred groves, and what is the status of the springs out there. So these kind of studies can help us then to improve the overall aspect of water retention and the forest cover in the state as a whole. the aspect of economic activities regarding forest fire. Now, is the forest fire happening because there are different economic activities of June taking place? Is there a human involvement in it that's taking place? Is it happening closer to areas which are, closer to certain activities that are there? So these kind of trends and data analytics will allow us to, as I said, to be able to make more, specific decisions as to how to control them in the future.